Internet is made up of three actions that exist separately from one another. One, the job market. It is a place for advertising and billboarding speech rights towards the public. This means it is a utility for services and networks only. This is public domain and assists the role model to preach to the people their own word. So if there is a cable line towards the ability to undermine ethics, not only is this prevented, but it's utilized to the function that old people are preserved. So that if a colony is to emerge, not only does the ability to reform happen on an individual praxis basis, but the censorship market, which is number two, happens to preserve nothing but the market. So if censorship is to prevent people from undermining speech, the speech is recorded for later dates, and people understand videos and services as if they are fees and finable to the public. So not only does this allow the conservatives to manage assets greaterly and viciously, it actually prevents people from undermining the existential threat of terror. So not only is terror a threat to the citizens, terror is a deprivation right. It allows people to permanently scar themselves against the whiteboard of a synopsis state. So that synopsis is a legalized forfeiture and the ability to manage the first one, which was the Ethernet, to manage Profolio. So then there is the ability to conserve memes. And memes are the dreaming of the internet. Internet is a free function art in this system, which means it is open source and open internet to the public radio that it provides. So if the radio is still in length and width of the wavelengths that it uses, not only does the open source allow for free floating particles to neglect the praxis is preservable to both states at the same time, which means it highlights the function of a single axis of power and neglects the rest of it, which is the penmanship of a pendulum preserving liberty as if it's its own. So it is a free floating particle on all sides while still having no side at all. So this allows for the Liberal Party to allow for the monetization of the internet. Internet money is not real money in this system. So internet money is actually a diploma. It is a highlight of a highlight, which is a reel. So as movies are played on the internet, not only does the screen capping occur to maintain the speech rights of a conservation order, conservation orders are the diploma that they use. So they are no longer assemblage, they are pertinent to the source material that they provide, which would be to establish unity as if it were Socratic and Oathbringer to a feature of autonomous preservation of African liberty, which would be to be a civilian and a civilian only.